doing here?
Thinking.
About
Wims and his stupid cult of Death Riders. They took everything from me. My trust, my respect, my title. And most importantly, Wims took out my sister and the new guys running the place.
Oh, that Jacob guy. Well, do what you gotta do. What's wrong?
I wanted to ask. If your lightning, cause you shocked me with all your beauty.
Bro, aren't those type of lines old?
Yo, it's true though, you bad.
Okay, yeah, I'm leaving.
Chat, you think she rock with me? Cause I for sure do.
The only girl that you should be concerned with is your sister Rosie. You gotta get back at Wims instead of going after someone you like. You gotta stand up for your family at this point, brother. And speaking of family, Caillou's little sister Rosie will face the new recruited Black Vengeance member Ari Lansing. First ever First Blood match. You must make your opponent bleed in order to win. We shall see what will happen between these two. Rosie will never forget that attack Ari made on her after that loss against Ulyssa in the Women's U.S. title tournament, where she then, of course,
Ring the bell, please.
Joined the Black Vengeance, approving about what her boyfriend Javille Wims does, which none of us like. None of us like where this company's going, with Javille causing havoc everywhere, and now with Ari joining too. It just made things a lot worse. First blood match. Remember, you gotta make your opponent bleed. There are no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts. And just like every other GSW match, there's no disqualifications. Anything goes in this stipulation. Ari's back was driven on the wall, and now the senton by Rosie, dropping the weight on the stomach. Right on that midsection. And to make your opponent bleed, you gotta use something sharp. Unless you throw something at their forehead. And the slam onto the chair. Ari's back landed on that steel chair. Little Anderson up in front. On the next stage with some chairs, 4 of them. There's 3 of them on the left side, set to get like a bridge, but Rosie delivers a pile driver on one of the chairs. Ari immediately got up, and Rosie picked her up as quick as possible and drives her head down on the concrete again. A Death Valley driver leaves Ari. Whoa, she got on her feet actually. She didn't stay on the ground for long, and she caught that drop kick. She caught the drop kick and drives Rosie into the chairs. The power bomb, and now the Swamp Tom. Caught her on the throat. Ari immediately checking Rosie's face and the throat to make sure there's blood coming out, but there's none. Unfortunately, no blood has been shed yet. And Marcus Leaf sees that Rosie's blood free, so we can continue. On we go. Lansing. Look at that. It's a trash can. And dropping Rosie back first. Flattening the damn can. Delivered the suplex and now driving the knees to the back of the head. Pretty patellas. The force of the knees right into the back of the head. That rattled Rosie. Now a chair to the face. And after that, a spine buster. Lansing is opening up her playbook. Unfortunately for her, Rosie's not bleeding yet. Neither woman has been lacerated yet. And there's a table I don't think Rosie knows that Ari's up top. Oh, just at the last second. Ari wanted to splash onto Rosie so she can drive her through that table. But at the last second, Rosie's awareness came into play. Ari Lansing missed a kill shot. Missed a major opportunity to keep her down. And now Rosie breaks a barbed wire. Now that's something that can really put you open. But Ari slows Rosie up with a drop kick. Catches her. And Rosie landed on the barbed wire. She landed back first. That shirt of hers, I think, is protecting her from that fall. That way she doesn't bleed. That's smart. She dodged a ladder already. Wow. A kick to the midsection. And now Rosie, she wants a pile driver. She hits it. Lansing's world just got rattled. Neither woman has been lacerated yet. A ladder and a toolbox, and it looks like there's a little keyhole, but Rosie has to find the key, or she actually might use it as a weapon, maybe to hit Ari with it. She threw it, but Ari dodged it. Wow! Nice cutter by Ari. Rosie landed on the back of her neck. Pretty awkward landing. And I see Ari coming back with some steel steps. But Rosie, she's back with that toolbox! She clocked Ari in the head with it! Right on the hairline, and there's the blood!
There it is. Ring the bell.
Ari's busted open! And Rosie picks up a win. Well, Rosie got hers. She made Ari bleed and the crowd's booing because this asshole showed up. Now Rosie and Javille shooting each other some death stares, but Caillou making sure he don't lay a finger on his sister. Way to have her back, big brother. And now Javille's giving Anderson and Rosie, both of them, death stares. I know Caillou would love to tear Javille's ass apart, but remember, they can't lay hands on one another. They gotta wait until later on tonight in the main event. We'll get into that in the next 35 minutes to an hour or so. But right now, we are about to crown a new champion. For the second time ever, Cece Torres against Yulissa Murphy. Cece lost to Yulissa once, but can she find a way to beat her and become the first ever Women's United States Champion? But can Yulissa go 2-0 against Cece in a very important match for the Women's United States Championship? We're going to have to find out in about 2 to 3 minutes. So don't go anywhere, people. We'll be back.